Good morning. It is August 28th, Wednesday. I cut my hair. My sister cut my hair actually, and then I came home and cut more. So it is really straight, and that is because it's really clean. I don't like when it's like this, so we're gonna move it out of my face and go dirty it. So today, unfortunately, we are worried about money. I cannot stand to worry about money because it takes control of me and I can't quite brush it off on my own. I don't have the willpower to brush off those worries. So I'm worried about money, I'm worried about my future, I'm worried about my present, I'm worried about my past, I'm worried about earth, I'm worried about everything, and the only thing that's going to help me move this energy is running. We're going to go to the UPS to return my Note 8 to Samson so Samson can fix the software. I'm recording right now on the Note 10 that I bought just for these 2 weeks, so I have to keep it in perfect condition so that I can return it and get my money back. Anyhow, so UPS, Marcus Garvey, and the library. So quickly, I use the Hoka 11 to run because of that big old tire that you see there. The platform really does absorb the shock of the high impact of running, and I do not ride a bike without my helmet. There's a lot of deaths in New York City lately. A lot of cyclists have died, and we just have to be as safe as possible. Hi everybody. So we're now pulling up on the UPS store, just shipping my cell phone back. Oh shit, it's packed. Damn it. Hi. How are you? I have to send my cell phone back to Samson. I can get you, and I have to pay for you guys to pack it up for me, which I was trying to avoid, but what can I do? I trust you more than I trust myself. That guy was so nice in the UPS store. I never met anyone so nice in my life. This song is still playing. Lord. It's raining, so we're just gonna head on to Marcus Garvey now. We're at Marcus Garvey Rec Center. I'm just gonna store some things here in my locker. It started raining, so I couldn't really record as much as I wanted to. Good morning. How are you doing today? I've been better. We are inside the rec center. Here, right in front of me, is the workout room. That's where I do my toning. And, well, actually, let's just try going inside quickly. So it's mainly really dead. The only people that really work out here are seniors, mainly men and me. And for the most part, it has what you need to tone up. So it's not like state of the art or anything like that. This is one of the older rec centers. They do have newer rec centers. I think that rec centers are really dope because they're $150 for the year, and they offer a lot of amenities and classes, and even indoor pools, which is open 24 like throughout the whole year. I think that's great for people who can't have high impact workouts. They still have an option of going to an indoor pool. Anyhow, so they have things here, just lounging areas over here. This is like a lounge area. They have a pool hall down here somewhere. They have art classes. They have a computer center. They have a lot of things here at this rec center. I'm not sure if I could be walking around showing you everything, so that's why I want to get busted. They have one Clyde toilet paper in the women's bathroom, but I think it's a small price to pay, like $150 for the year, and you practically have, you know, a gym membership, and I think that's great. I think that's great for someone who used to pay $150 for the month at Equinox back in the day. This is the big space where they have their Shape Up New York City classes. So this is the space for the classes. You see how big it is? It's huge. It's a really big space. So you have people from Shape Up NYC, which are free classes offered to New Yorkers. You don't have to be a part of the rec center. You can just come for those specific classes. And they do Pilates and toning and all sorts of stretching, just a variety of classes. I think they're great. I've been to some of them. My favorite one is Zumba. I love to burn energy in Zumba. It's just a lot of fun. All the women are laughing and having a great time. Anyhow, so that's the big space for the classes. I'm going to just go ahead and drop everything off in the locker room. So I came home quickly to have a bite to eat. I didn't feel the energy to run, so I tried running, and I couldn't get my energy flowing, and so I just came home to eat. I got on my bike and I came home. I got caught in the rain. It's raining out there, so I'm gonna change my clothes because I'm itchy and wet, and I'm gonna go back to Marcus Garvey to retrieve my things from the rec center. So I am so proud of myself right now. I ran around Marcus Garvey twice like I wanted to, like I intended to. I really didn't think I had it in me today. I tried to get the energy, didn't find it, but somehow after my lunch I just said I'm gonna go for it, and I did it. And I'm so proud of myself because it's always that first day of working out that's the hardest, and this is my first day since I got sick, since I visited DR. Even though I did work out in DR, I ran around DR, the neighborhood and things. Anyhow, so I'm proud of myself. We're going to go to the library quickly. The library and Marcus Garvey are right across the street from each other, so that's one of the things to love about my neighborhood. The park, the library, the movie theaters are all within walking distance, which is to me ideal for my life and the things that I love. Anyhow, so then we're gonna go to the Goodwill, but first we have to stretch. I have 3 books that I just took out from the library here in Harlem. I have Anti-Inflammatory Cookbook, Keto Snacks, and Whole Food Energy. So I got Whole Food Energy because, like I told you all earlier, that my energy's taking a dip. I don't know what's happening. My stamina's taking a dip, and I don't like that. So I'm going to try and eat my energy up. Anti-inflammatory is because after having this sickness, this viral infection, and dealing with the headaches and the fever, it made me think about my issues when it rains. Like, my body aches when it rains, and that's inflammation. And so there's ways that I can eat myself into an anti-inflammatory state. So I got the book on that as well. So I'm just going to give all of this a try. I'm not much of a cookbook recipe type of person. I have recipes that I've been, recipes that I grew up with. That is all that I cook over and over. I don't, sometimes thinking about cooking a whole new meal sounds so expensive to me because I have to go out there and buy like all these new ingredients. But I'm going to give it a try because it's for my health, and my health is number one. Anyhow, I was thinking about how sad I was earlier and how worried I was earlier, and how, thank goodness, I had the strength or, the mind to get up and get out of my crib. Because a lot of people, when they get in that worried state, depression is a slippery slope. Depression is not far away. And if you stay home and you stay in bed or you stay on the couch with these thoughts, with this negative thinking, you're fucked. So I feel bad for the people that can't get out of bed, that are in it, like deep in it, and they can't get out of bed because the bed itself is making them even more sick. So I'm just so thankful that I had the sense in me today and the strength in me today to say, get the fuck out of this apartment. Like, get out and change your energy. You don't have a lot of people you can rely on to snap you out of it if you get into like a really bad state mentally. Anyhow, so I just wanted to share with you all that I have been working since I was 14 years old, and that's why I am in this position today. I was working forever. I left college early. I was in college for a few months. I was always concerned about money. When I was young, I was poor. I was really poor. I was like, I've been in shelters for like, I don't even know how many times I've been in shelters as a kid, as a real young kid. Anyhow, it's not something that I'm ashamed of or that I look at myself and look down on. It's just something that I never in my life want to return to. And so since as far back as I can remember, I've been a penny pincher. I've been saving, and I do have savings. But for me, my savings is untouchable. So the moment that I feel like I have to dip into my savings is the moment that I think I would have to like go to church or something, because I think I would be really, really, really sad. Anyhow, so I've just been working my whole life, and now that I haven't been working for months, and this job that I got seems to be iffy, it's scary. It's all scary to me. And then I'm kind of stuck with the creative part of my life. I can't help it. I'm a creative person. I want to be in a field that I can be creative in, a field that will not bore me. And there's this opportunity here in New York where you can train for a month, like vigorously train to be a production assistant. I could do that. I can do production. I have done production. You get trained, you get picked, hopefully, and then you get a job in the industry somehow, like entry level, which is fine. I don't mind working my way up to anything in life. If it's something that I love, I can start an entry level. That's wonderful. That's an opportunity for me. So I'm thinking about doing that, but the issue is that for that entire month, there's no pay, and it slows down my looking for a job process. And I'm nervous. I'm nervous about that. But I feel like this is something I should go for. I should just believe in myself enough to say, F it, go for it. You'll be fine. I have been looking for a job everywhere, like weekend, night, everywhere. Starbucks, the movie theaters, literally everywhere. I'm not too good to work anywhere. I feel like if it's a place where I can be mentally stable, then I can work there. Simple as that. And these places like Starbucks, supposedly they have like the best benefits. And if I work at Starbucks, I can go back to school on Starbucks. So why not? But nobody's calling me back. No one is calling me back. I've applied and applied and applied. Anyhow, so I was thinking of doing that opportunity as a production assistant. Yeah, the only thing is that it's freelance. I don't mind the long days. It's like 12-hour days, which is fine. I mean, I spend hours on YouTube, and YouTube doesn't give me a damn dime. So of course, if it's something that's going to get me paid, I'm not going to mind spending 14 hours on it. But I'm just nervous. I'm nervous about that month of insecurity, of no finances. I'm worried about the freelance life. I don't know what to do. I'm nervous. I'm worried. My run helped me, though. It helped me to vocalize this. It helped me to talk to you all right now. Anyhow, I'm happy. I'm happy even though I'm worried. What can you do?
Random advice, living your truth. If you have anything that you're afraid of, if there's anything, a phobia, anything, I'm telling you guys that you can overcome it. Like, you looking at an overcomer, you looking at a survivor right here. Like, I've survived with my husband. We went through hell and high water. I'm telling you, when life throw you lemonade, you make lemonade, okay?
Right. Look at this cute cropped Ann Taylor 100% wool sweater I just found. This is like those vintage cropped sweaters that I've been having a lot of luck with lately. It's really nice. It's 100% wool. The pattern goes all the way to the back. It looks almost like a kid's sweater, but then you see how long the sleeve is, so you realize it's just cropped. Anyhow, this would be really dope with like white denim, cream denim, black denim. It's cool. This is the kind of thing that I buy and sell because I'm just really hot all year round, and wool is too much for me. Wool up against my skin like this, like sweater on skin, is too much. Way too much for me. I need to layer up so that I can breathe. Options to remove clothing. I can't just put wool on my skin. Another Ann Taylor piece. This is really unique. It has these really pretty bell sleeves. So I think this would go really nicely in the holiday season. Again, with denim, with cream, white denim. If you want to dress it up for the holidays and you want to wear red, like red jeans or red flare jeans, I think it will look very vintage and very cool. It has a really pretty neckline. It has really pretty bell sleeves and striped bell sleeves. Yeah, another one by Ann Taylor, extra small, looking almost brand new if you ask me. I think it's beautiful. This section here is the sweater section, and they have a lot of hot stuff. Look at this blazer from Sag Harbor. It's a size 16. It looks large, but it will fit me beautifully oversized. Plaid, all the fall colors, gorgeous. I'm not gonna buy it because I have enough blazers. I don't need another one, and this one is not something that I love enough to buy. But I just want to show you that you don't have to go out and get the, you know, the most recent releases of vintage looking blazers. You can just hit up your local Goodwill or whatever secondhand shop you prefer. But they're here in abundance. Like this is 4 rows, gigantic rows of cardigans, of blazers, and it's dope. Look, like, it's just so pretty. And look, you see how perfect it fits me for an oversized look. Maybe I will get it. So I wanted to show you this cable knit because it's always cold in here. It's always cold in here. If it's really good in the summer when it's freaking hot outside, but yeah. So I wanted to show you this cable knit quickly because it's very similar to a really dope one that I got. Mine is a million times better, but this I feel like will be so fly for the fall and winter with like tights, sneakers, and socks. Like a really vintage 90s casual, ultra casual look. Because it's just an adorable look. The one that I got is actual cable knits, like big cable knits all over, so it looks really dope. But yeah, there's like a bunch of these at the Goodwill now. The one that I bought, I love it, but I know eventually I'm gonna have to sell it just because it's too hot for someone like me. But consider looking out for these big gigantic wool cable knits. This is 100% wool, and it's like $7 right now. It's not on sale or anything like that. Look at this cuteness. Oh my god, it's so cute. I can't take it. Mittens, mistletoe, a Christmas tree plant, and Santa. Now, I don't mind white Santa, but I don't promote white Santa. I like brown, black Santa. Camera's dying, so we're gonna have to leave. So we're in the men's section now. The men's section has abundance, of course, as usual. This is dope. Benny! Hi! Say hi to my YouTube friends. What's wrong? Uh-oh, something's wrong? That's Benny, that's my homeboy, that's security guard. I'm guessing something's up. Oh. Hey! Say hi to my YouTube friends.
Hi!
What's up? How you doing? Nice haircut, very nice.
Oh, thanks.
So I have 3 blazers here that I want to show you in the men's department, starting with this one. This is just really, really classic neutral colored blazer. So I'm home. My battery died at the Goodwill, so we don't have the footage that I wanted us to have at the Goodwill, but that is okay because that means that tomorrow will be our Goodwill day. So tomorrow we're going to go thrifting. Tomorrow I'm going to take you to 3 spots, 3 local Harlem thrift shops that I want to show you. And I don't want you to jump the gun and get excited. I don't want you to think that this means we're going to go on a huge thrift haul, because if I don't find anything that I really want, I'm not buying anything. I only buy things that I really want. And you all know how I feel about my money at the moment. I'm definitely not going to part ways with it so easily. Anyhow, I do want to show you like top 5 picks for the fall. I was at the Goodwill today and I saw like really nice pieces that they have that align perfectly for the fall trends and things like that. For me, it's the basics every fall, every winter, every summer. So that's what I'm going to show you, and they're perfect. So I'm going to take you back there tomorrow. I just want to say thank you so much for hearing me out today. This is a two-way street in my opinion. This is a conversation, though it's me talking to the camera. I really feel like I'm talking to you all. I think that's why I'm enjoying vlogging so much, because I feel like I have friends, and I don't really have friends, and that's my choice. I'll talk about that in a future vlog, but I don't just let anybody in my life. That's as simple as that, flat out. And my friends that I do love to death, their mothers and things like that. So what can you do? Anyhow, so yes, we will start back up tomorrow. Thank you for listening to me and my woes and my worries and my concerns. I don't like to give all this negativity off ever, but that's how I was feeling today, and I want to keep it all the way real with you. So that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed my vlog. This is officially number 1. My first one was a pilot, so that's pilot. This will be 01, and we'll move on from there. tomorrow, please stay tuned, because tomorrow is going to be a thrift day, like I said. I don't know if I'm going to put you on my bike and take you along with me in that fashion. I don't think so. I was so scared today on that bike. I was like, oh my God, if I break this phone, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. This phone was like $1,000 and I don't intend on keeping it. I already said that. This is not my phone. This is my temporary phone until I get my Note 8 back. Anyway, yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for understanding. We're going to see a whole lot more of Harlem. I want to show you my favorite parks, my favorite art in Harlem. Just a bunch of stuff coming our way. Thank you so much for giving me new life and giving me purpose. It feels grand to have a purpose every day. Anyway, peace, and I'll talk to you soon. I didn't want to close without mentioning the books that I got. So this is Keto Snacks. This is the one that I was really interested in, and I felt really bad because when I checked it out, the librarian wanted it. She said she just started keto and this would be a great book for her, you know, to help her along the way. And I told her for her to take it, but she wouldn't. She said no, that she'll just wait for me to return it. I also got Whole Food Energy. Like I mentioned, my energy is low. I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to change my diet to see if that helps. And Anti-Inflammation Cookbook. Oh, I hit myself on my cheekbone, which is really high up there. Yeah, so this is for my bones. My bones have a bit of aching, and my joints ache when it's raining, and so that has to do with inflammation, and I want to feed myself to my best health. Anyhow, those are the 3 books that we got from the library.